Now, lime wash Chiavari chairs are an interesting subject. So there's it cross borders between big furniture companies and then us as a venue dresser and the venue dressing industry. So the first thing is you may have had quotes from big national companies that do furniture hire. You know, they do conferences and that kind of thing. They give you a 3-day hire. They just drop it at the door, and then you're expected to, to set everything up, or your wedding planner would set everything up well. And generally, they charge quite a lot for travel costs as well, so they can be quite an expensive option. Now, with us, they would be applicable for all of our discounts, and basically we do them on a 1-day hire, although if you've got a marquee style event and you do need the chairs there before, we can accommodate a 3-day hire, but essentially generally it'd be on a 1-day hire basis if you're in a hotel or a wedding venue or something like that. Okay, now we transport all of ours with the seat pads off. So a lot of companies in the venue dressing world would transport them with the seat pads on, and that's generally to save space. But the problem is that because they're a fabric seat, they basically get an indentation. Now that does go after a few hours, so I mean it doesn't affect most events, but if they're delivering it last minute, it can affect them and it can look a bit bad. Not only that, but we actually do make sure our seat pads are spick and span every time they go out, so they're always clean and there's no stains or anything like that. I mean, to be honest with you, the venues are more guilty of that than anything. You know, if you go to a wedding venue, you can see all Chiavari chairs pretty much in a state, stains on the seats, and that's just something to watch out for when you're buying them. But I suppose you won't know until, unfortunately, the day comes. But all we can say is we make sure that everything we take out is in an as new condition, so there's no stains, scuffs and everything like that. We recycle our Chiavari chairs every 2 years just to make sure they're always looking spick and span and they're looking their best. We do also stock a range of colours, so we stock Chiavari chairs ourselves and we can offer you a discount on those. All the other ones are hired in, so the ghost Chiavaris, we do white, we can get gold or silver, any kind of Chiavari chair you want, but they wouldn't be applicable for the discount. Now, we will try to beat any like-for-like quote, especially if it's part of a package deal, but if it's just the chairs on their own, there would be no discount that we could apply to the other colours apart from lime wash.